So lately I have been struggling with my pacing and my process, sticking to my processes when I'm playing, especially when I'm competing, right? But today I have a quick tip for you that is really going to help you if you struggle with like what I do with those things, pacing and process. It's a quick tip, quickie but a goodie. And I'll go over this 9-ball break too in the video coming up soon, I think. But that's besides the point. So let's look at this 1 to 2. Figure out my 4-ball. Okay. So I have a pattern in my head. Watch what happens after I make the 1. So I underhit that. So instead of just quickly getting down and shooting this 2-ball, which I think most players would do, we're not going to do that. And you will see pros do this too, even when it comes to simple layouts or simple shape or playing a shot and being right next to their next ball, just getting down and shooting. We're not going to do that. We're going to walk around the table. We're going to take the scenic route. Walk around the table, observe the layout. Let's move this template. And what this does is it forces you to really focus on your process. It forces you to focus on what's important. Not making the ball, it's everything leading up to making the ball. A little hard. So instead of going around and shooting this 4-ball, I'm gonna go the long way around. Look at the table. Take the scenic route. Look at the tangent line. As you pass it, look at the tangent line. Whoop. This will really, I'm telling you, this is helping me a lot. I said I've been struggling with it lately, but the last few tournaments I've been playing really well. So this is one of the reasons. I've just been able to stick to my processes easier because when I'm training, I'm doing this a lot more often. I'm really evaluating the layout. Getting in tune with my body. Get your walking shoes on, folks. Get the blood pumping. Walk around the table. I focus. I struggled with playing cold. So when so that would be short side. I'm gonna walk around long ways here, and I'm always gonna walk around to the aiming line. But I struggle with playing cold. I struggle with my body physically being cold and being able to hit balls well. This is a nice deterrent to that. Overhit that one too. Great, Nate. Walk around the long way. Gives your body, gives your brain time to focus and process everything. Everything. Okay. Walk around the long way. And this is something you see pros do all the time. It's crazy how often they do this, especially when it comes to easy shots. I used to be flabbergasted. I'd be like, the shot's right there, just shoot it. What are you doing? Meanwhile, Skylar Woodward is just like making laps around the table. He's a quick player, but he still does his due diligence. He still goes through the process. This helps me with my process so much. Helps me with my pacing, not to just get down and make silly mistakes. If you're struggling with consistency, oof. If you're struggling with focus, if you're struggling with feeling right in your body when you're playing pool, I think this is something that really, really helps. This is something that really helps. So yeah, it takes a little extra time when you're training, when you're practicing, to focus on doing that. But when you get to the match and you start walking around the table every shot, you start evaluating what's really happening. You start, pick up a little bit of sweat, guys. It's going to help you play. I promise you, it's going to help you play. Anyway, give it a try.